How do we feel? Dead? I formatted this card right before we started because I don't vlog anymore, but I have to do it today because I am changing my look completely. Spoiler alerts everywhere. If you haven't noticed, I am very different than I used to be. This is also one of the reasons why my place changes so much. One, because I love it. Also, because I feel like the outside should feel like how I feel on the inside. Aside from it being a wreck, it has elevated itself. Now that I've elevated myself on the inside, I feel like my packaging doesn't match how I'm feeling. Oh, look at this little sunlight. Why are my lips this color? I feel dead. I wrote a letter to myself last year where I said I want to invite change in every single way. And oh boy, did that happen. I still am craving change, but not because I don't like what's happening. It's because I don't feel like I look how I feel on the inside. So today we are going to get a perm, which should be really interesting. I've been on my own hair journey for quite some time. I've gone through red hair. I couldn't even think of another one because I'm just like so accosted by the red hair. That was me at the time, or I was trying to figure it out, whatever. Oh, shit! Oh, there's a flash on this thing? Moving on, I'm getting a perm, number one. Other than that, I don't know if you are the same as me, but anytime that I go to the hairstylist, I feel like I have to have my look together, because if I get my hair done and then that looks great and the rest of me looks like I didn't care, then I'm confused. I do want to play with my makeup look because I realized that I don't like wearing a lot of makeup anymore. I'm gonna figure out a way to do like a no makeup look. My goal is to use the minimum amount of makeup as possible. I already have moisturizer and SPF on, so I'm gonna use a BB cream essentially. I got this in Paris when I used to do that type of thing. Go places. This also has SPF. I am protected. This is Rare Beauty little concealer. I saw this thing on Instagram that was like, for a facelift effect, only put your concealer here and here instead of like the whole triangle. Gonna dab, dab, dab. Yes, rested. I'm gonna set that because it always creases, and honestly, it'll still crease when I do this. I don't understand this part of makeup, but I also don't really care to figure it out. We're gonna take what we can get. We don't want perfection, we just want a little bit of help here. Does everyone hate this angle? Because this is what you're getting. I am actively practicing not being a perfectionist, and so this is what we're rocking with. I have to get something else. Oh my gosh, yes. I got an ad for this brow styling soap. I don't even know what company this is from, but I'll put it in the description box. I love it. This is kind of not worth it, but this part is great. It comes as one, so whatever. So basically it's in my sink. Brow styling soap. It's just clear, and this is gonna act as brow wax, and it's gonna like push up our brows. I got my brows laminated one time and I loved it because it made them super bushy. This does the same thing. So I wet it and then I put it in here, and you can start seeing that it has a hold. Kind of Oscar the Grouchy, but we like it. Oh my God. Look at that centipede. I'm gonna do the rest with Morphe. This is Java Brow Cream. I've used it as an eyeliner for like 2 years. I'm gonna actually use it for what it's intended for. I don't think you can see it. Oh shit, you can see everything. You can see into my soul. I'm gonna take it down here so that it looks like it's more actual hairs. Is this too dark? We don't know, but it's gonna be what it is today, and then we'll figure it out later. I'm using Rare Beauty blush in Nearly Apricot. I like this a lot because it's a cream. I'm putting the blush really high because that's what some woman on YouTube told me. And then I'm also gonna put a tiny little bit on my nose, kind of where the sun would hit you. So I wanna look like I have like a little bit of a suntan, even though I haven't been out of my house in weeks. Highlighter, I'm using Winky Lux in Bubbles. Oh my God, I watched the Billie Eilish documentary, changed my life. Number one, I think she's so cool. I always thought she was cool because she never cared about showing off her body. And I love that, one, modesty, but also like she didn't want anyone to comment on her size, which I think is so fucking cool. But her work ethic is insane. She has such a vision. She's fearless in everything that works, and she has the fear of the internet hating her like we all do. I actually haven't really like ever thought about this before, but I guess I'm gonna put it here. I just don't want to look like the Tin Man, but what if I did? Really not that high of a stake. Smash these up. Also, all all of these things that have happened to me, like you see all these cuts, a Murphy bed fell on me and I am not well. Like, I literally haven't ever hurt myself this bad doing any DIY, so I'm safe. I just am very clumsy. One time, this is so funny that I did this. I really wanted to be in a modeling class, and so I had my parents sign me up for Barbizon, which is basically like a for-profit modeling company. I remember one of the lessons, they were like, no matter what hair color you have, use black mascara. So I've been doing that for my entire life because someone told me that when I was like 7. Taking matters into my own hands, I'm doing brown mascara, so take that. Okay, I changed because I didn't budget my time right and I'm late now, so I'm gonna finish this with Patrick Ta She's Thirsty. It's not really a setting spray, but it's a dewy mist and we wanna be hydrated. I really didn't think this through. Freaking out, stressing out. I'm gonna do a YSL lip because I like that this is like really nude. Do I like it or does it blend into my face? It's what we're doing today, so see you in the car. Oh my God! Oh, I actually don't know how I feel. I was excited and then I was like, oh no, this is like cheer up Charlie. You know what I have to do is I have to sleep on it and wake up and be prepared and ready. Because right now you're seeing something that is not quite right yet. This is the first draft, I guess, when you have curly hair. A sentence I say now. It looks lighter, so it looks super light, which I love, but now my eyebrows are very dark. I'm going to... Someone's coming up next to me. I have eyebrow lightening stuff. I'm gonna go home and heat leftovers up and lighten my eyebrows, and I think by tomorrow, I'm gonna be a new person. What's on my lens? Oh, it's a reflection. Okay, nope, same person. I can't wash my hair for 2 days, so this is what it's gonna look like. The search for my look continues, and I'm really excited because I want to inherit like 6 tattoos. Instead of doing what I normally do, which is just go to the tattoo shop and pick something out or obsess over something and Photoshop it and then put it on my body, I just ordered like general temporary tattoos from Inkbox, which I frickin' love that this exists. So we're gonna put a bunch of tattoos on us and see if we feel as edgy as we feel on the inside. I've basically drawn where I want some of these tattoos to go with pen, and so I'm gonna just put them on top. Oh, this is gonna be too big. If you're new here, I have a very strong affinity to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I really wanted this tattoo here, but I didn't think it would be this big. It says, "So shines a good deed," which is where at the very end he's in his office with Charlie and Grandpa Joe. He has the gobstopper and he yells at them, and Grandpa Joe is like, "I hate this dude, let's leave." And then Charlie is like, "Hang on, I'm a good person. Here is your gobstopper." And then it's like a play-by-play. Willy Wonka cups it, and then he says, "So shines a good deed in a weary world." And he turns around and he's like, "Charlie, you've won." So that's this. I didn't want it to be this freaking big. This is why I need to measure things. I never measure things. In a perfect world, I would have one here. This one I want to be a Birds of Paradise flower because that's my mom's favorite flower, but I've never met an artist that could do something really minimal and beautiful. So if you know any tattoo artists, or if you're an artist that could do like a botanical print of a Birds of Paradise, hit me up. Little star situation. We peel the back. We see my armpit hair. Okay, so then we peel this off. What the shit? Turns out if you just calm down, things start working out. This is gonna be backwards. I didn't think about that whatsoever. This is clearly, obviously, not it, but it'll be good enough to get the picture. I spent $100 on all of these. This is the stage of quarantine I'm in. Okay, so we have 3 tiny ones left. I'm gonna do this one. This is a little XOXO. I'm gonna do it here. I want the more visible ones. When I first started getting tattoos, I always had them incognito just in case I didn't want people to see them. But now, why am I hiding anything? This is a decision I made. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 tattoos is good. Let's not go overboard. Next time I see you, I will be me in my final form. Oh my God, I'm born again. Kind of actually. First of all, it took me a few days to figure out how to style this, but honestly, I think this is gonna be what I do for the rest of my life. This is how I feel on the inside. And then I got dressed as if I were a cartoon character, kind of like my template outfit, what makes me feel most like me. And I'm going to debut it, and we're gonna get Tony's thoughts on the new look. Because he's also known me since I was like 14. He's been through every single iteration of my look, and I feel like I'm finally getting to the final form. For now. Obviously, I'll keep growing. I'm gonna break down this outfit in like probably another video where I do like the whole thing of like get ready with me of my signature look once I decide on what that is. But I love that it looks like I'm a creative and I'm a little edgy with all these tattoos, which I also want more. Like I put all of these ones, but I realized that when I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, you can't see half of them. So I'm gonna need to get more. I have a vintage shirt on, favorite jeans, and I put some heels on because I didn't want it to look too DIY or like too much like I'm about to like work on a house already. I want to be like the consultation version of an interior designer. Like I'm not doing the actual work right now, but I'm walking around the place telling people that like I'm the person that is in charge. Tony! 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 Wait, can you turn Billie Eilish off for a sec? Okay, are you ready for my debut?
Yeah.
So I want to preface this with, you've known me since I was 14, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you've seen every version of my, what would you call it, like a metamorphosis.
Yes.
So I want to present to you my final form. This is who I am now.
What?
That reaction?
I'm very dressed up for this occasion.
Me too.
You look very nice.
I am very dressed up. Okay, but do I look like me on the inside?
You're crushing it.
What does it say? If I just walked into a place, like I'm in a coffee shop, right? And I walk in and I have coffee. Who is this person?
She's confident.
Why is she confident?
I don't know, you got more like you're fiercer. Is fiercer a word? I don't know.
Is it the hair or is
it might be the hair. It's just like my hair's up, I'm ready to get shit done.
Okay.
It's like more functional maybe also.
Okay, so I've got personality, I've got confidence.
Yes.
If you could guess like what I do based off of what I look like.
I think you work in art somehow, like in some way. I don't know if I go straight to designer, but I definitely go, she's a creative.
And do you see the tattoos?
I see the tattoos.
You can't see all of these.
Yeah, it's like a surprise.
It's like unwrapping a present.
Uh-huh.
She's getting more edgy. Final thoughts.
Great, you're crushing it.
Just great.
You're crushing it. Next time we shoot this, can I have shoes on? Can I do that? Is that cool?
We're leaving. Goodbye.
Also, when you yelled for me to run down here, I thought there was an emergency.
This is an
It
emergency.
was just turn down Billie Eilish.
No, that is an emergency because we would never turn down Billie Eilish. The thing is, this is an emergency because this has been happening and brewing for years. I feel like I'm yelling at you. Okay, bye. Everyone, me and him, are loving it. Yes! Yes, bitch! Like, what? This is it. This is what I am striving for every single day that I get dressed and wake up. Is this version of me. Love it. Oh God, the issue is, haven't put jeans on in a couple months, so we're gonna go take these off and put a pin in it for the next time I leave my house. I'm out of breath. Bye!